Hello, and a very warm welcome. Your Mexico race reaction as Carlos Sainz dominates the Mexican Grand Prix, and we will be calling out Max. Yes, I don't think I've hammered him much on the channel, Max, but unfortunately today I am going to. His driving was reckless, dirty, and not clean. Lando Norris finishes second. Third is Carlos Sainz, who pulled off a mega save. But yeah, Max totally out of order and deserved his penalty every day of the week. Yeah, we jump into the start and Max gets the jump. He leads into turn one, managed to get Carlos Sainz. And then there's a concertina between Albon and 1-1. Like 4 cars into one didn't go. I would class it as a racing incident. Gasly moved over, Albon moved over into 1-1. 1-1 Albon into each other. It was really disappointing to see. Yeah, Perez got a penalty for a false start. And then Carlos Sainz retook the lead with a masterful overtake. I mean, he's quite far back. No lockup, straight down the inside of Max, who is a difficult guy to overtake. Brilliant Carlos Sainz. And then Max has a crazy, dirty driving. I mean, I literally put in my WhatsApp group, what the fuck is Max doing? He's literally just driving him off the circuit. I'm not a Lando Norris fan, but this time I'm calling out Max. People say I have my favourites on the channel. I don't think I've ever called Max out, but I'm calling him out. That was pathetic. It was dirty driving and not worthy of a 3-time champion. I say it how I see it. That was out of order. For me, Austin, he did nothing wrong. But today, he was bang out of order both times and deserved his penalties. Deserved them. Lando Norris was forced off the track both times. So Max has to take them penalties. And anyone defending Max, give your head a wobble, because that is clear as day. Clear as day. Even if you're the biggest Max fan, you've got to find your voice and call him out for that. It was disgusting driving and not clean at all. Yeah, and I can't stand Lando Norris. It's good. It's not fair. It's not fair racing. That was a joke. Perez has damage. I mean, ironically, Perez is so bad at the minute. He's fighting with Lesbian Lawson, and the two collide, and Lawson's going to take his seat. I mean, it's ironic. And then Charles Leclerc coming out at the last corner almost lost it. So close to crashing the car. How he kept that out the wall, I'll never know. And then Leclerc got the fastest lap. But yeah, I am really worried now. I'm really worried about McLaren winning the Constructors. Ferrari, if they keep up this pace, will win the Constructors. McLaren have bottled it all season long. And I swear to God, if McLaren lose the Constructors, I don't think I can handle it. And to our rivals, Ferrari. No, this can't be happening. McLaren, please. To our rivals, Ferrari. Oh, no. Yeah, and then Lawson, again, involved in a collision. Colapinto, I think Colapinto is going to take a penalty for that, if I'm honest. The gap is 47 between Max and Norris. Fastest lap, Charles Leclerc. Race rating, 8 out of 10. And my star of the race is not Carlos Sainz. It's Kevin Magnussen. Absolutely superb. Kevin Magnussen. He was fantastic in Austin. And he was fantastic today, again, in Mexico. Ahead of Nico Hulkenberg, who I rate highly. Outstanding Kevin Magnussen. If you drove like that every week, you'd be on the grid next year. But unfortunately, you don't. Outstanding Kevin Magnussen. Yes. So let's run down the order. P1. I nearly said Max then. I'm so used to saying it, I nearly said it. P1, Carlos Sainz. Outstanding. Pole position. A great overtake on Max. No lockup. Dominant drive by Carlos Sainz. Fantastic in Austin. He repeats it in Mexico. He wins with Ferrari. It's a disgrace he's going to Williams. He's too good for Williams. Have Ferrari made a mistake getting rid of him? You got to ask that question. He is a very underappreciated driver, Carlos Sainz. P2, Lando Norris. I mean, a bit of a strange weekend for Norris. I wouldn't say it was his best weekend ever, but he's finished up P2. I thought Max's moves on him was a disgrace, and Norris has called him out for it, and I agree with Lando Norris. Write the date down, 27th of October, 7 minutes past 10. I agree with Lando Norris. Bloody hell, what's the world coming to? Me agreeing with Norris. Third, Charles Leclerc almost binned it. Fastest lap of the race. Not the best of weekends for Leclerc. Destroyed by Sainz. Fourth comes Lewis Hamilton. Took an age for him to get past the male model, George Russell. Fifth, George Russell. I mean, not good enough by Mercedes. They're absolutely miles off the pace. It's embarrassing to see Mercedes so far off. Sixth comes Max. Wow, you got everything you deserve today, Max. You really did. Pushing Lando off. It's a theme with Max. His title rival tries to overtake and Max pushes them off. He did it to Lewis Hamilton at Brazil and he's been found out again today. And I don't even know why he's pushing him off. Why are you pushing him off? You're going to win the title with an absolute ease. Even after today, you will win the title with ease. You don't need to push him off. Because even if he gets through, you're going to finish fourth. It was ridiculous. It was dirty. It was aggressive. It was reckless. He needs calling out. And honestly, anyone defends him in the comments, be prepared for a feisty reply by me. Seventh, Kevin Magnussen. Outstanding. Outstanding by the Dane. Best of the rest. That is superb by Kevin Magnussen. Brilliant. Eighth, Oscar Piastri. The reason McLaren could be losing the Constructors' title is down to Oscar Piastri and wank performances like that. Oscar Piastri is going to get torn a new one tomorrow. An absolute new one. Where has he been since Baku? Singapore dog shit, Austin dog shit, and now Mexico dog shit. Awful. He's come from 17th to 8th. Anyone says that's a good drive, get out of here. No chance. Absolutely no chance. He shouldn't be in that position in the first place. 9th, Nico Hulkenberg. Absolutely rinsed by Kevin Magnussen. Good points though for Haas as they pull away from Racing Bulls in the Constructors. 10th, Gasly. I'm really happy for Gasly. Should have got points last weekend, didn't. And that's a brilliant performance by Gasly. Brilliant. 11th, Lance Stroll with not too bad of a race. 12th, Colapinto. I think he'll take a penalty for their collision with Lawson. So I don't think he'll keep that 12th. But we don't know because the stewards do it after the race. 13th, Esteban Ocon with a horseshit weekend. 14th, Bottas in the green tractor. 15th, Guan Yu Zhou. 16th, Lawson had an eventful race. Contact with Perez, contact with Collie Dog. And 17th, at home, Sergio Perez. Talk about an absolute embarrassment in front of your home fans. Not only do you qualify 18th, you then finish 17th at your home race. Wow. As I said earlier, I'm sorry to say, if he was a horse, he would be put down. Everyone knows he should be sacked right now. But Red Bull don't pull the trigger. Baffling. Retirements, 1-1, Alex Albon. And what a shame for Fernando Alonso. Braking, cooling issue as he got something stuck in the car. Yeah, that's a shame for Alonso. A very good race. I enjoyed it. But you got to be calling out Max in the comments. I don't think I've called him out too many times, Max. He's fantastic for Formula 1. He's everything about Formula 1. I like his aggression. I like he doesn't give a shit about the big names. But that today is too far. And it's not how you go racing. Lando was clearly going to overtake. He just nerfs him off. And then we get to the next corner. Lando, he goes down the inside. Desperado Dan. And he shoves him off again. 20 seconds. He deserved every second of them, if you ask me. Tomorrow, driver ratings. My favourite video to do. I hope you can join me. Carlos Sainz dominates the Mexican Grand Prix. Adios. Driver ratings tomorrow. Tune in. Interesting.